Hey Gemini Feminine, this is Grand Madam. I'm going to do your general reading for the last week of June and the first week of July. Now, this is a general reading, which means the dominant energy in the atmosphere is going to hit these cards. This energy may not be for everyone, but it will be for a cluster of you. Okay. Also, the rustling in the background you hear is my fan. I have turned the air off, but it is still getting a little warm in here. So now, another thing, while I was rummaging around in the basement the other day, these fell out. These are the Secrets of the Millionaire Mind cards. I bought these years ago. You can tell the box looks like there was something in the basement. And it's by T. Harv Eker, who is a motivational speaker on Millionaire Mind. Excuse me. And what I'm going to do now, let me get the water out the way. I'm going to shuffle and pull 3 cards from the deck for you to give you tips, 3 tips on developing the millionaire mind. Those of you who are not interested in the millionaire mind, just ignore this part of the reading then, okay? So, for the Gemini feminine, and this could be for males or females because the feminine is an energy, not a gender. It is an energy of receptiveness, intuitiveness, softness, um, reception. That is the energy of the feminine. So, what makes us have feminine and masculine energies? Our spirit guides. We may be under the tutelage of a female dominant group of spirit guides or ancestors who come to us and give us ideas. That, and it rubs off. Their influence rubs off. That's why you have some alpha males with some very kind or soft hearts. And then you have some females who think, like Steve Harvey says, think like a man, think and act like one, but don't look like one at all. Okay? It's all about your spiritual and emotional makeup. Has nothing to do with gender. Okay, some of these cards have flipped around. I don't want to read the messages. I want to read what the label says here. There are messages on both sides of these cards. Sometimes that makes it confusing for the reader because as a reader, I want to read one thing and then maybe it's not confusing because Spirit says, no, read this first, okay? So this is Millionaire Messages, Millionaire Mindset Tips for the Gemini Feminine energy. And as I said, it could be for Gemini male or female who houses or who expresses the feminine energy. Has nothing to do with gay or straight. No, I said the energy comes from our spirit guides, ancestors, whoever that is, who guides, protects us, and gives us information. Alrighty, now. And this, oh, well, too late, Okay. Ooh. First lesson, tip, commit to being rich. Commitment means to devote oneself unreservedly. Once you commit to being rich, the universe will assist you, guide you, support you, and even create miracles for you. I needed to hear that. Get paid for results and not time. Wealth rule number 1, no limits on your income. Rich people choose to get paid based on results. Poor people choose to get paid based on time, which is limited. Rich people believe in their value and their ability to deliver it, while poor people live in fear and need guarantees. You are bigger than your problems. The secret to success is not to try to avoid, get rid of, or shrink from your problems. The secret is to grow yourself so that you are bigger than any problem. And one more here I must have for you here. Focus on opportunities. Rich people see opportunities. Poor people see obstacles. Rich people see potential growth. Poor people see potential loss. Rich people focus on the rewards. Poor focus on risks. So instead of worrying about that unemployment check, start looking for other opportunities. Start reevaluating your skills. Do you know how to do nails? Do you know how to do hair? Do you know how to sit dogs? Do you know how to babysit? It's not enough, but it's a beginning. Do you know how to write? Do you know how to speak publicly without fear? Do you have something to say? Do you know how to code a program? Think about that. Offer your services. You can put your services on Fiverr, Fiverr.com. Do you know how to draw? Do you know how to sing? Or put your services on eBay. Market yourself. Tell everybody you're there. See what happens from there. Spirit just gave me Fiverr. So, ooh, my nose. You are bigger than the problem. So that means you step on it. Okay, we're going to put those over here. Now, because Mercury is in retrograde in Cancer, there are going to be a lot of family issues that are going to crop up. Now, family may mean your parents' household. Family can also mean your household, which will, family means blood relatives and non-blood. So that's friends. For some of you lovers, if you're living together and you're in a serious relationship, just because you're living together does not mean you're in a committed or serious relationship. During this time, some of you will find out you were a live-in friend with benefits. That's not family. That's called convenience, okay? While others will find your family. So, I'm pulling the messages from the Dark Goddess to see what shadow part of ourselves is going to be exposed that we need to take a strong look at, and that needs to be resolved. Now, I'm in quarantine still just like you. So is my family. They are going in and out. I can't stop my readings because they're going in and out. So if you hear any strange noises, it's them. And they range from child to adult. Okay? And I do love them dearly. So, from the Dark Goddess. And that's interesting. Mercury's in retrograde in Cancer. Cancer is about the family. The family has returned home. Right on time. We have to resolve some issues. First card up is Hell, Concealment. This is Gemini Feminine. Second card up is, Famnak, Envy. Third card up is Sekhmet, Empowerment. With empowerment, there is no envy. Wow. Good gosh, I reckon. At the bottom of the deck is Kali, the Destroyer. But what Kali wipes out, she leaves plenty of room to rebuild with. You're just going to have to find new parts. Let's see what this is about. Okay, I'm going to use the vice versa deck. Images on both sides. And with the vice versa deck, you don't read reverse, upside down, but you can. It's interesting because either way, all three ways, it's going to give you a different message. So, Gemini Feminine, Spirit, give me a card for concealment. What is the concealment? What is being concealed? Oops, I'm not taking that because I'm not sure. That was my fingers, my clumsy fingers. Okay, let's do it this way. Give me a card for concealment. Okay. And this is Some of you are dealing with a King of Pentacles. His energy is that of the entrepreneur, the married man, the father. Astrologically, his energy is Virgo, which planet Mercury, ruled by Mercury. Taurus, planet ruled by Venus. Capricorn, planet ruled by Saturn. Either way you are, this is definitely the message is coming from there. Okay. Concealment, either concealing something from a King of Pentacles, or the King of Pentacles is concealing something from you. Could be your father's or grandfather's. Could be your husband. He's a married man. Now, in tarot, let me explain marriage. You may not be officially married, like in front of a minister or in front of a judge, but if you have bound yourself with some kind of contract, let's say you and your boyfriend buy a house together, or you and your boyfriend invest in a business or create a business, as far as tarot is concerned, you are married legally, and you will have to become divorced when it's over, when you split up. You will have to have a legal divorce. All right? That's tarot. Now, moving right along. Give me a card for this King of Pentacles. What is this all about, Spirit? Drop me a card. Ooh, no, that flipped. That flipped. With this deck, I prefer that the cards drop out. Then I can see exactly what I'm looking at, and not, ooh, because I don't feel forced to flip it or not flip it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, this is the whole reading here. Okay, so if it would, oh no, just like this. All right, I have. Let me put this down. I have the Eight of Wands. Quick activity, quick communication. Oh, I have the King of Swords with his back turned, waiting for that storm to hit. There's a storm a-coming. See that gray back there? See the lightning striking down here? This person knows a storm is coming, and he has taken his sword and smashed it, and jammed it into the ground to steady himself, because he feels that he is strong enough to withstand this storm. Now, next to him is the Three of Swords. So this is the separation. It's also heartbreak. Oh, my, my, my. And here is the Seven of Cups with an angel in the middle. That angel is saying you have other options. Take one. I got you. And here, whoa, okay, is the Chariot reversed. This Chariot is about moving forward, and is also the major arcana symbol for Cancer. I'll get back to that. And this is the Hermit. This is the Hermit. All right, let me take a look at these cards. This is all falling under concealment. Gemini, feminine. um, Someone is hiding the fact that they've left the relationship. Plain and simple. They did it quickly, and there are going to be repercussions. It's like they ghosted, but now it's like, oh no, I know where you are, and you're going to deal with me. The reason for the breakup was several options. Someone literally was guided away from the situation. And now they do stand alone. Now, this Chariot card reversed is interesting, because when this person left, if you notice down here, all right, here's the path, right? All right, look on this side. See the path? This is an established solid pathway. It extends all the way in the back, solid. But when this person left, it's like they took something and started breaking up the pathway so that they could not be followed. All right. And this is interesting too. Hold on a second. With this hermit, you see the lady, you've heard of the man in the moon? Well, this is a lady in the moon. Let me see if I can get this up here close. Can you see that face? See that face in the moon? That's like the goddess of the moon. This hermit, I'm feeling strongly, and ooh, look at that. I just noticed that. You see that egg, the cosmic egg down there? Right here, the cosmic egg with the two wolves or the two dogs guarding. They look like they're guarding the cosmic egg, the new beginning. And then there's an eagle up top or a hawk, protection, Scorpio energy. Even though this is a Virgo card, we've got new beginnings here. It's like someone has gone within and found that their answers are not where they stand. So they're going to have to move forward or move in a different direction to be where they're supposed to be, or to move in a new direction that is, to find the answers they seek because it's not where they are. That's deep. And you're keeping this from the King of Pentacles. Also, the King of Pentacles himself. Because I'm feeling this is masculine energy, but it could also be feminine energy of the entrepreneur, the business person. Now, when you're looking at it from a business standpoint, it looks like there's some major activity that's going on in the business that you know nothing about, and someone has gone in a different direction. Meaning they may have taken your position, may they take your project from you and given it somewhere else, or shut it down, or replaced it. Concealment. That's interesting. There is a severance. There is definitely a severance of a situation. This is a breakup, uh, a heartfelt breakup. Either way you look at it, someone has really left the situation. They've left the business, they've left the relationship, they've left the marriage, and they did it quickly and quietly. Spirit says, or this is what they plan to do. So be on guard, Gemini feminines. Envy, the goddess Famnak. Give me a card for envy. One more. The card for envy. Hmm. Also, looking back under this concealment, I'm looking at these options. Someone may simply be looking for another job and finding it. Finding it. As an analyst or researcher. How did this go? There are other options involved, different directions to move into. It could be also about proposals, bidding on contracts, and your partner or whomever you were associated with has decided to move in a different direction. Now, getting back to envy, we have the Six of Cups, memories of the past, or someone you know has reconnected with their soulmate, or you, Gemini feminine, have reconnected with the soulmate. Also, you have or you could have reconnected with someone from your past that you had a great time with, fond memories of. Give me a card on the Six of. So why is envy there? Why are you being? You very well may be the envy of someone, or feminine, you may be watching someone, wishing it was you. You like the way that relationship works. Give me a card on the Six of Cups. Look, whoa. Okay. And they flip themselves. I love this. Okay. I'm going to take it as it is here. Magician. Wow, 1, 2, 10, page. You know what, feminines? Gemini feminines, this whole reading, as I'm seeing it right now, is all about moving into a different direction for you. The Magician and the High Priestess, 1 and 2. Talk about empowerment. Empowerment. You have what it takes. You have all the resources. You have the materials. You have the money. You have the ideas to manifest and make something happen that you desire. And with this, the High Priestess, number 2, you have the intuition to know what to do with it, what to ask for, where to go with it. Now, if you want to manifest a soulmate relationship, by all means, manifest it. But I caution you, you might be the one being envied, or you might be envying. If you are the one who's looking at someone else's relationship, do not interfere with that relationship, but sit down, think about the things you've seen in that relationship, and jot them down on a piece of paper, the qualities that you admire and that you desire for yourself in a mate or life partner. And then manifest it. Be clear on what you want and put that out there in the ethers. That's a heck of a lot safer and problem free than making a play for somebody else's man. Okay? Because now I have that something was manifested secretly, probably burning candles in the dew, and now it's become one heck of a heavy burden. This is the Ten of Wands, and this Ten of Wands, uh, with this Ten of Wands, he's walking away from the statue. He's walking away. With this Ten of Wands, he's walking towards trouble. Okay? And walking towards trouble with an Page of Cups, a gesture of love, an invitation, a text, hey, good morning, how you doing? Which influences someone, Two of Wands, to maybe change their direction, change the direction in which they're going. But with this Ten of Cups, look at this Ten of Cups. Someone has been promised wish fulfillment. Where is that? Your Ten of Cups. If you go with me, you'll be so happy. But look at this. You see all that? Okay, see the angel up there. Do you see all that darkness in here? This is dark waters. These are the cups. Do you see the difference? Ten of Cups in the rainbows and the Ten of Cups in the dark. So, here's the problem. When you see water, water is always representative of emotions. Dark waters, dark, muddy emotions. Now, the cups are standing up. They are on the beach. They are being touched by the water. But you see the angel? She's coming out of a lotus. In Buddhist tradition, the lotus grows out of the mud. And I mean it's a swampy mud. So this is muddy emotions. This very well can be the subconscious. Spirit keeps hitting me with the subconscious mind here. All right, subconscious emotions that you may or may not be aware of, but you're feeling them when you see these people together. And in order for you, I'm getting it, in order for you to come out like the lotus, you've got to come out of the emotional mud that are still influencing you from the subconscious perspective. That's where this envy is coming from. There's no reason to envy. Don't shout at me about I'm not envious of anybody. Bullshit. You want that man for yourself. It's not the man you want, it's the type of relationship you want. It's the type of relationship you want. But now we have to work with the law of attraction. In order to put this down, you're going to have to clean up your emotions about why is it I feel unworthy, about why is it I can't find love, about why is it things never work out for me in relationships. These are issues, these are some deep-seated issues. We talk in dark waters. And you see how the waters separate the cups from the lotus. It's the darkness within you. Not everybody. It's not, I'm not talking with everybody. But when you have to, when you can't go from this, when you want this, but you've got this instead, this is spirit telling you there is a whole lot of deep seated beliefs, thoughts, ideas that someone is housing and living by. And instead of cleaning it up so that they can have this, excuse me, so that they can have this, they're doing this instead. Okay? I'm beginning to feel that my readings are turning into my coaching sessions. Okay, now, oh, we're 26 minutes in. All right. Last card, let's look at empowerment. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about emotional empowerment, mental empowerment, physical empowerment. Someone is concealing their affections for a King of Pentacles. That is another scenario. And that's because he's a married man, and some of you who, they're not going to conceal it any longer. I'm going to make a play for this married man that very well, it's not going to work. And then you're going to be back into that 10 of Cups in the dark again. So, moving right along, let's see what Sekhmet has to offer you. Sekhmet talks about your personal empowerment. Okay. All right. Give me a card for empowerment. And when Sekhmet grants you empowerment, baby, you are empowered. She is the lion goddess of ancient Kemet, Egypt, aka Egypt. Now, these cards are flipping on their own. I told you they were two-sided, but they are flipping. I can't wait for something to drop out. Card on empowerment. Empowerment. You have to drop back and drop it on the table. You know the deal, Spirit. Give me a card for empowerment. Card for empowerment. Oh, oh, okay. Ooh. All right. Well, this tried to flip out. I'm gonna take the. Well, I'm gonna look at it. 6 of Wands, flip side. Okay, we're gonna go with that. That talks about somebody else doing all the work and you taking the credit for it. That's not empowerment. So we're gonna keep going. Okay, give me a. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, here's one. Oh, King of Cups. Reverse. I'm not reverse with the flip on the flip side. Okay. The King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We're dealing with the moon. We're dealing with Neptune. We're dealing with Pluto. Because this way, we're dealing with someone who is full of emotion. They maintain and manage their emotions. But the card came up this way, which tells me, time to rein the emotions back in and keep them to myself. So part of your empowerment will be to contain your emotions, Gemini feminines. Contain your emotions. That's one. Do I have another card? Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Yeah, I think some of you went out there and got burnt. Got burnt messing with the married man or the King of Pentacles, who may have been single but may have been under contract or bound by contract with someone else. That is so tricky because you have no way of knowing it until they show up at the door or in court, dragging you along. Yeah, because here is the Star card. You're trying to balance things out. Renewal, hope, just peace of mind, trying to get things within yourself to be quiet. This is hope for a situation. And this also Star card is Aquarius. And Aquarius very well may be involved. This is the Hangman flipped over. Now, this way, he's suspended and stuck. Something has just suspended him, put him on hold. This way, he's holding himself upside down because he needs to see things from a different perspective, because he knows there's something going on here that he does not understand, and he needs to be still long enough so that he can analyze it, internalize it, meditate on it. See these two kids, see these two people down here? They are his students, or they are students of life, and they're looking at him and they're learning from him. So this may also include conversating, talking with other people about the issue. Mercury in Cancer, retrograde. Talking among family members, talking with a counselor, reading books, studying, looking for the answers, and discovering there is a totally different perspective of the situation you're in than you ever anticipated. Okay? Wow. That's 30 minutes. So, Gemini feminines, I do believe it's time for you to do some deep thinking about what you want in life and what you don't want in life, and how to get what you want in life that empowers you and does not curse you. I'm going to take the Moonology deck and see if we can't get some advice for you. Okay, Spirit, give me 3 cards. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Blue Moon, believe in the impossible. Don't limit yourself, in other words. Do not limit yourself. What is for you, only you. So there's something out there for you, and it's not attached to anyone else. It is waiting. What you want wants you. Whoa! Okay. I call myself being philosophical. Look at this. Full moon in Aquarius. Show the world who you really are. And then, bam! Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. Now we're getting ready to go through a full moon eclipse on July 5th. So jot down what it is you want in your life. And when that portal opens, make sure you take the time that evening and pray over it, burn the candle over it, whatever you do. July 5th at moonrise and after the moon is in the air. Okay? And just go for it. Go for it. Now is your time, Gemini. But you don't go looking for what you want that other people have. What you want wants you. If they're with somebody else, they're not for you. They don't want you. All right? I don't care what they say. They don't want you. They full of shit. I don't know where I'm doing this caution like I am. I can't monetize this one, that's for sure. Alrighty. And that is your reading, Gemini. What you want wants you and is free and clear and ready for you. Just you. This is Grand Madam. I'm wishing you much love, my darlings.